It's week 1 of the NFL, where we'll see a brawl inside the AFC South. It's the Colts and the Texans, just ahead on EA Sports.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astros... It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. Sideline throw reeled in by Downs. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. First down throw here from Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Taylor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pittman's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Working inside the red zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Taylor will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Colts stretch their early lead to 9. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts go up 10-zip here in the 1st. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. Their 1st drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Finds Stover. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Putting a receiver in motion. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He finds Stover. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he doesn't find open space. He only finds a defender who makes the stop. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
That's good for the Texans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Texans start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They go again with Taylor. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor again. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff to Taylor. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's down all the way to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long. It's Richardson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Gets this to Stover. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans. With it, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Completed to Collins. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Connection made to Dell. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Houston calls it second timeout. Pacheco does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the third. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Stroud now. Collins there to grab it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
On play action, here's Stroud. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
54 yards. That's another
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. They send a man in motion. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he can't find the lane before being wrapped up at the line. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
brings up 3rd and goal.
To the air, Stroud. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Maher connects there. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. And he gets him around 6 there. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running right, this is Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Richardson now on 1st and 10. This one finds Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. A run here with Taylor. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one, headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finding Collins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. All set up now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Complete to Dell. And he'll get it up to the 44. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Finds a man right side. And he gets this forward to the 19. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Stroud. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then take.
And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Jackson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Colts ready to take the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Taylor. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now a run with Taylor. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Play action with Richardson. Hits his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They have themselves another 1st and 10. It is cut left side. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 17. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And they get to him again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And he's going to make this to the 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Texans set to punt. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 2nd and 3 now. This is Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Takes off right out of the read option. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Taylor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. 1st down throw here from Richardson. He's got it at the 5. He has the Indianapolis. He's throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Cut by Diggs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 41. Man in motion here. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Digs there to bring it in. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Setting up to pass. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking to throw it. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. 4th down coming up. The Colts ready for the punt. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds. No chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Pacheco again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. Second down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. No return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now Richardson to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Finally some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a first down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Play action with Richardson. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They'll send out the punting unit. And this needs to be a good one. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here. It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Connection made to Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's got time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 35-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He finds Stover. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
From the gun, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. On now comes their punter. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Richardson now. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Here he is to throw. On target to his man, Taylor. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Punt team on the field. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now they'll call a timeout with 3 seconds to go, setting us up for one final snap in this overtime. Throwing from near his own goal line. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. So through all the moments that could have tilted the scales toward one sideline or the other, these two teams play through overtime and still can't find a winner, as this one ends in a tie. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.